It's Misfits boxing. It's pantomime with boxing gloves on. Right, so if it's fixed or not, so bloody what? People tuned in, people bought it, people watched it. Right, I'm not looking at it. If you was to say, okay, but then it's going to be governed by the IBF and the WBC and the WBA, then it's going to be totally different. They're going to say, right, I want to see something better. It's not that. It is what it is. It's pantomime with boxing gloves on. Right, and the people and this generation, this Gen Z, are buying into that pantomime because the show was sold out. It didn't seem like there was an empty seat in there.
So what is for me, Bam?
That guy is a monster, right? Seriously, and he's technically sound, right? He's technically sound. He's in freeweight world champion now, right?
Bantamweight now, isn't it?
It's
next stop is
Inui.
Anyway, before he goes up to featherweight. See, if they're the same weight, I don't know, but
no, this
anyway is dangerous, man.
Inui's big though, you know what I mean? If they're the same weight, then I've got Bam coming out victorious, but they're not the same weight. But in saying that, you look, Inui's come up through the weights himself.
Ready for Fearon in collaboration with Boxers Need Real Talk episode 12. We're back. We're going to find something to talk about. It's going to be quite difficult because there was only one proper box show the weekend with Bam Bam, and then there was another show that I don't know if we're going to talk about the other show. We're going to talk about the other show.
What the Misfits?
The Misfits one. Are we going there? We're not going there.
Bro, who?
Are we going there? We're not going there on the
Yeah, I reckon we should go there simply because end of the day, they're offering entertainment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And even though certain things was the skill-wise wasn't, do you get what I'm trying to say? But I want people to realize this part, it is called Misfits for a reason.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Because there's not only a Misfits, but they're a mistake inside of this thing. But I'm not going to knock anybody who's got the balls to say they're going to go climb in a ring, and they're getting financially rewarded for it as well. And and I'm not going to, because it's a niche market and they're working on it. All right. You see these people who participate in this thing, they're not confused thinking like, oh, well, I want to go and fight the pros and do this and do that. Yeah. There's only one person in there that I have seen who should be fighting professionally and should have their license by the British Border Control, and that's Ty Mitchell, right? But apart from that, it is what it is, and it's entertainment, and they've got a niche market, and fair play to the gentlemen that put it on the Sowlers, they're my guys, all right? So I can't knock that because I understand what it is, right?
Yeah.
I understand what it is, and also I like the fact that when you do have a gripe with somebody, right, and you've got a social media following behind you, then capitalize on it and say, all right, then come on, then let's go duke it out. And I prefer that than someone trying to bring it on some street thing. So yeah, I mean, I can't knock what they're doing. I can't, because it's bringing eyeballs to the sport that we love. And then people say, well, we've seen that, but then we want to see something more juicy, something more real. And then it should go over to this. Who was the gentleman who was the guy that boxed? And he said, well, I've just made 50 grand.
The short one from Manchester.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I forgot his name, man. I know he's talking. He's got a white tee.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, and I can't knock them guys for I can't at all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He cussed everybody in the crowd as well, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, how can anybody...
The short gap got his name.
Right. I mean, don't worry, because that's disgusting that you've forgotten his name, because you should be watching these kind of things. But I'm gonna be real with you. Here lies. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Here lies the difference, right?
Yeah.
About this Misfits things and how the guys were swinging at each other, and it was entertaining for certain people because
armchair.
Right. I phone Tundi, right, and I'm no one ever like. I'm watching Bob Foster defend his undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world against Finnegan, yeah?
Yep.
1972 that fight was, and I'm watching that fight, and one of us, Tony, we're talking, and like we're just going back and forth talking, saying, "Oh boy, Tony's gone to the Misfits now, yeah." Now I'm watching one of the greatest fighters, like heavyweight fighters of all time.
Yeah.
I'm like from my fight study, and Tundi, we're talking, saying, "Now, Tundi, you need to watch this on Bob Foster." And I was like, how he does things. I dip over to the left and shoot at his left hand jab, and like dip over to the right, shoot at his left hand jab, and Tundi's like, "Yeah, he's sitting." And all I hear from Tundi is, "Rotting, Spencer's guy up in this fight. Oh my word, the man just bit the guy." So he's getting all hyped. I'm watching a great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, I watch it great. So there must be something in it. Not saying like Tony, but it's the interest, and that thing does generate interest, and it's entertaining. As long as you understand what it is, there is no problem. I understand what it is, so I don't have no gripe with any of those kind of things.
Yeah.
I have a gripe when you want to call out real professional fighters, then I'll have a gripe with it.
Yeah,
you know
stay in the lane, stay in your lane.
Right, exactly. And they are staying in their lane, and they're staying in their lane, and they're generating fantastic money, because check this one out. I think it was Curtis Woodhouse that tweeted out that, look at this. Some guys in Misfits just said he made 50 grand. And when I fought for the British title, I made 9 grand. Where's the justice?
Yeah.
No, the justice is, the thing is this, like, these people know how to generate eyeballs. And they have it. It's a mechanism. I'm not knocking it. I swear to God, I'm not knocking it. And if I was a little bit younger, I would go in it as well and punch up a couple people.
I'll be honest with you, like, we could go into Misfits now and do all right, I think.
Call anybody out.
You know what?
I think we'd do all right. I've seen some of them fighters.
You know what? I reckon I would do all right in it, but I'm not, you know what I mean? I have to understand that I'm in my 50s now, so I'm happy to be in my 50s. So, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Who stood out for you on that Misfit? But
nobody stood out for me.
No, not even one.
No, I can't tell you that. Seriously, you don't listen to me, right? I only watched the clips what they was doing on when I was on YouTube and that, right? Because I didn't watch it like that. I told you I was watching Bob Foster versus Finnegan, right? That's what I was watching. I was watching real boxing because I like to watch old classic fights.
I fell asleep.
No, well, I'm not going to knock what they're putting together, because it was ram out, it was sold out, and people were hyped over it.
Listen, we got to get it right. Got to get it right, even if you like it or not, right? When you go to a professional boxing show nowadays, you only get excited for the last 2 fights, and the crowd only come in for the last 2 fights. It's dead up until then.
And here
these guys are in there from the start. They're from the start.
From the start to the end. So I'm not knocking nothing when it comes to this Misfits thing. I appreciate what it is. I realize that it's not. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I take it for what it is, because it is entertainment.
That's exactly what Johnny said. I've seen Johnny do an interview, and he said he just understands it's entertaining. Just takes it for entertainment and takes it into salt. You know what I mean? But I do think some of them fights might be staged as well. I think.
Well, regardless if they're staged or not, but what I'm trying to say is, like, what I would like for these guys is maybe just to learn a bit more on the ability side, because some of it was actually great.
But I can't understand how that big Stacks who got his mouth cut the day before, they must have agreed with that, the big guy Arms who changed shoot fighter, because they did body sparring.
They did body sparring.
Yeah, they went like they didn't hit him in the head once. It was just a body sparring match.
And he lost, Arms Corleone won, and he beat.
Yeah, he got knocked out with body sparring. It wasn't even a proper body shot either. It was just like, when you do body sparring, you jab someone there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Some soul plex.
Done.
Well, you know what? It's like I'm saying, regardless of all of that, it's like people have to understand that this whole thing is entertainment, right? If you're going into the entertainment business, you can't be a bad boy if you're in the entertainment business, right? You got to be, it's an entertainment business, and that's what happened. We got entertained. And fair play to Arms Corleone. The only reason why I know about Arms Corleone is because when he had that hugging match with him and Bouncer, remember that? They did that a few years ago. That's the only reason why I know of this Arms Corleone guy. And
I tell you what, for a big muscular guy though, he must have some fitness and he's very explosive.
All right, well, exactly. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. So, these things, they're entertainment, and you know what I mean? But so I'm not gonna knock anyone trying to earn a pound. No. Yeah. That's it, bottom line.
So what you been up to then? What's happening?
No, I'll keep on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not ready to move past it. We've got
nothing
to talk about.
All right.
We don't need to move past it. The main event.
The main event.
What did you think of the Eddie Hall v Tommy Fury? Was it fixed? A lot of people said it was fixed. Was it staged?
No, you don't listen to me. You don't listen to me. If it's fixed or it's staged, understand this is entertainment.
Yeah.
Right? It's Misfits boxing. It's pantomime with boxing gloves on.
Yeah.
Right? Right. So if it's fixed or not, so bloody what? People tuned in, people bought it, watched it. Right. I'm not looking at it. It's like, if you was to say, like, okay, but then it's going to be governed by the IBF and the WBC and the WBA, then it's going to be totally different. They're going to say, right, I want to see something better. It's not that. It is what it is. It's pantomime with boxing gloves on. Right. And the people and this generation, this Gen Z, are buying into that pantomime because the show was sold out. It didn't seem like there was an empty seat in there. And also, anytime when these things go on, I ring out the sound and just say, yeah, I'm coming down to go watch. Not me personally, but like I've got friends who say they want to go, and they get King's hospitality. So no, I rate what they're doing, man. Let it long live, let it continue. You know what I mean? And also like who's involved as well? Misfits, even though it's Misfits Pro, but Amel Abdullah, proper Palestinian brother, got a lot of time for these people. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
They're whispering at each other as well, if you've seen it.
Who?
Tommy and Eddie.
Brother, I have to say,
around the whispering like
he's made his point clear. If it's fixed or not fixed, he doesn't care. You don't care. And to be honest with you, I didn't really watch it. I just saw the highlights.
A little bit, yeah.
It's not my cup of tea, but I'm not. Listen, if it's not my cup of tea, that's it. I don't have an opinion if it's good or bad. It's not my cup of tea. It's not for me. But let's move on to what is for me. Bam Bam.
Oh, that guy is a monster, right? Seriously. It's like, and he's technically sound, right?
Yeah.
He's technically sound. Yeah. That makes him freeweight world champion now?
Yeah.
Right.
Can't come wait now, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's
next stop is
Anui.
Anyway, before he goes up to featherweight. See, if they're the same weight, I don't know, but Inui's dangerous, man.
Inui's big though. You know what I mean? If they're the same weight, then I've got Bam coming out victorious, but they're not the same weight. But in saying that, you look, Inui's come up through the weights himself. You know what I mean? And you know, with fights like this, everything's about timing, because technically I would have Bam coming out victorious against Inui.
Yeah.
But the thing is, whereas Inui is very, very ferocious, especially like in his last fight.
Yeah.
Inui impressed me a lot, because Inui was like, right, I know that I'm behind, so I've got to stick it on him now. And that's what he's very good. He's very good at gauging rounds. Like, right, I don't think I won that round, so I'm going to have to impression in this round. And Inui's very good at that. But Bam, something.
You know, when I watch Anyway and I watch Bam, obviously I'm coming from an Ingles camp, I like footwork, I like unorthodox stuff, I like angles, this, that, and the other. Anyway, is not the most flashiest fighter, but boy, does he do the basics well.
He does do the basics very, very well.
The way he jabs, the way he defends, the way he moves. There's a lot of things that people can't probably appreciate with him.
No, what are you talking about? Of course they appreciate it. The man's a supersized, unbeaten. He's a multiple weight world champion, right? Come on. And he's top, in my mind, top 3 pound for pound fighter in the world.
Yeah.
So, no, it's not like maybe people on the outside can't appreciate him.
That's what I mean. Like, I appreciate it because I see what I say.
Us being purists, I've no doubt we appreciate him. You know what I mean? We appreciate him. He's excellent.
It's just when you hear the sound on the pads and when he's in the gym and there's no crowd around and you hear him hitting the shots and what? That little guy's making power like that. And he's not loading up either. It's just pop.
No. Sometimes he does load up though. Don't get twisted.
No, but you know when he's got that jab going and it's like pop, pop, and his timing is immense.
He's positioning himself right, isn't he?
But how do you think that goes? Do you think anyway struggling to make the weight, Bam has a chance, or do you think he's just too big?
I still think Bam's got a chance.
Not get hit though, right?
Yeah, I think Bam's got a chance. Trust me.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that one plays out. Boxing's getting a bit quiet at the minute, though, isn't there?
When's the next end of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, end of the season.
Down, yeah.
Listen, what do you think of Tyson Fury being allowed back in America?
When I think of it, why do you think he would not be let back in America?
Yeah.
Why was he stopped from going to America in the first place?
I don't know.
It was after the what's he called again? Tall fella.
After the Wilder fight.
Wilder fight, that's
Yeah.
it. Yes.
He got stopped. Why was he stopped from going to
I
America?
don't know.
Well, there's allegations, and then we've all heard allegations. Do you know what I mean?
All right. Okay. But the thing about it is this. Whatever the allegations were, it's this. It's quite simple as this. Tyson Fury and his dad have been big supporters of Donald Trump. Right? Openly big supporters of Donald Trump. Right. He's just done a deal with Zuffa, right? That's the talk, right? He's done a deal with Zuffa.
Yeah.
Dana White and Donald Trump are like Bench and Betty. Bench and Batty, sorry. They're very tight. So do you really think they're not going to allow Tyson Fury in to their country? Especially the money that Tyson Fury could generate in that country, which is taxable. Do you really think they're not going to let him in? Come on, of course they're going to let him in.
Yeah, I find it interesting because I've been watching Dana and Eddie go backwards and forwards the last couple of weeks. So it pays out that Dana obviously knew something Eddie didn't know, right?
You know what? This is what I'm saying is this, yeah? You see, with the back and forth between Dana White and Eddie Hearn and all the rest of it, yeah?
Yeah.
That's not my business. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to say like, you have to be real with this thing, yeah? Our allegiance, yeah, should be with Eddie Hearn, right? It should be with Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, he's the boxing guy.
Right, because he's the boxing guy.
Yeah.
But I've got to be real and say my allegiance is with, you know what I mean? Don's been a professional fighter. You've been around pros all your life. You fought. Like, my main thing is like, I want to see people get financially rewarded. But I want to see them get financially rewarded in the right way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then they get rewarded in the right way. So it is what it is.
Yeah. But fighters want to win. We just want the fighters to win, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. Simple as that.
It's going to be interesting to see where the fight is. But apparently Eddie said in the contract, part of the contract, that the fight has to be in the UK, which I'm hoping is correct, because I think AJ v Fury needs to be in the UK. At least the first one.
Why? Why in the UK?
I think they're all the fans that for how long they've had to wait to make that fight.
Bro, they don't listen to me. Their allegiance ain't to the fans. I want you to realize
I know it's not. I know
their allegiance is to where am I going to get that bag, right?
No, I know.
Let's just be real. And and the thing about it is this: America hasn't got no top heavyweight right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if that fight, and no one ain't going to beat Usyk for now, but we just saw Usyk get very close to getting beaten, right? So maybe what will happen is, I believe what's going to happen is that will be for a version of the world title, because Usyk will relinquish one of the belts, he'll relinquish one of the belts, and they'll have some step aside money for, they'll have some step aside money for Moses Tama, and who's number one contender for one of the belts, I believe. And who's the other? Caballo's he's up for one of them as well. Lawrence Okoli was up for one of them, but we don't know what's happening.
They moved it round to Okoli was there, but now Caballo's took it.
Right, so Caballo's right. So I think them man will get some. Yeah, you're gonna hold that, and I know that in my head that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua will fight for the heavyweight championship of the world.
That's mad, and one of them is going to become a 3-time.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and then you imagine if Usyk goes and collects the belt again, 3-time undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. He's already 2-time, isn't he?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I believe is going to happen.
Or do you think he'll carry on? I don't think he'll carry. You think he'll carry on?
Who?
Usyk. You think so?
I don't believe so.
Training Joshua.
I don't know his desires. You know what I mean?
I would like to see it. Like I said before, I'd like to see Usyk retire now. That's what I'm saying. I would like to see him. That's what I was saying.
Because he's enjoying himself training Joshua and showing him a lot of techniques and stuff like that.
I think he'd make a good trainer.
Whatever he's doing with him, he's doing okay.
Well, I don't know. How do you know he's doing okay?
I'm just conceding him the way.
You can see what. I haven't seen no training things.
Yeah,
and I don't know if someone's doing something by a 30-second clip. That's not. I don't know. I'm just going to be raw with you. But I hope that he is doing something. But I don't know by watching a 30-second clip that I can put hand on heart and say, yeah,
I agree with you.
You know what I mean? That you're not fooling me, bro.
People can turn around and say training camp went well, this and the other. They're supposed to say that. If it went bad, they're not good or bad. I'm not going to tell you, are they?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And then you don't really get much video footage.
No.
Yeah.
But you get odd little stuff, like little technical stuff. What he's showing.
They're
So
not
you
showing
think-
nothing.
You think that?
Do you? Oh, I know.
So it's something different.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Right? Do you honestly think the only pad work Floyd Mayweather did was the pad work we saw?
You're talking to me.
The fancy,
I'm saying I'm just speaking to both.
Anybody?
On both of them.
No.
I've been in the gym on numerous occasions.
You don't do pad work like that with the cameras off.
It's for the camera.
No.
It's for the camera.
He does do pad work like that, but then he also switched up the pad work.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There's pad work you don't see off camera. Like on camera, you said it shows you what you want.
That's a warm up.
You know what I mean?
Well, let me tell you this, man. I've got it on my phone. I've got to dig it up. I see Floyd hit the bag. Yeah?
Yeah.
I see Floyd Mayweather hit the bag in the gym. It was me and Tony were in the gym. Right?
Yeah.
And Ashley Fearon, right? So big up Ashley Fearon, right? I'm in the gym and I'm watching Floyd on the bag, on the heavy bag. And he must have been on the bag for about maybe 5 rounds. Right? But it was 5 rounds straight. And his jab was literally like a gunshot. Right?
I seen a clip off someone's phone when it was snapping.
Right. Was in the jab. Me and Tundi was in the gym. We looked at each other. We watched how we popped that jab.
Yeah.
And it was literally like, if you can envision a human being being a gun and a bullet,
like a whip.
Was that?
The sound.
Yeah, it was,
The sound.
I'm like, yeah, nuts.
Yeah. Listen, I heard you're going to St. Vincent, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am actually. I'm going there this week to meet the Prime Minister, Ralph Gonzalez. I'm going to go meet him with Samora Mori, which is a massive property company. So I'm flying out there.
Shout out.
Yeah, massive shout out to them. Big up my brother, Danny Jermaine, who's been me and been bona fides for years. We used to work together many moons ago. And he's done really well for himself. Well, I'm going out there. They're doing some massive property developments out there. So I'm grateful just to go there and also to get to meet the president. And there's some other things that we're going to be doing with tourism as well. So, yeah, I mean, I'm grateful for the links. You know what I mean? I'm very, very grateful to these guys.
I love your work ethic, man.
Nice.
But you know what? Let me tell you this. You have to realize this is like, and thank you for coming for you, because I know you work hard. But when you look at a place like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, right? The place is very peaceful. I've been there before, right? But the place is so peaceful, and the agricultural land is paradise. It's paradise of only I think it's only 120,000 people there.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, you got to take 2 planes. I'm flying to Barbados, and from Barbados, I'm flying to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I am just so grateful to my guy, Danny, for saying, Spence, yeah, we want you to come on board with us on certain things. And I'm really, really looking forward to that. Simply because of the beauty of the place and knowing that you never know, there could be some big boxing events there. You know what I mean? There could be some big sport events there. You know what I mean? And they got the right people around them, and because it is such a peaceful paradise place, it's somewhere where not only to retire, but somewhere where you could really go and just let your hair down. So I'm looking forward to flying out. So I've got a massive thank you to my guy Danny and all the guys at Samora Mori. Thank you.
Sounds like Bali. That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
My wife.
I've been Bali, bro.
That's where my wife's from.
Is that where your wife's from, Bali? Let me tell you this, yeah. Where did I stay at?
This is gonna be good because I know. I've been there 6 times. Go and tell.
Yeah, Juma. Was it the hotel complex there?
Yeah,
bro. It was nuts.
Different, isn't it?
Wow.
Nah, bro. And not only that, but the manners of the people there.
Beautiful people,
right? It's so humbling.
Yeah,
so humbling. I remember when I was out there, and I was just like, it was actually Frank Smith, Eddie Hearn's right hand, who gave me all the spots to go to. He said, yeah, if you're going, you gotta go here, you go here, you go here. And so when I was going on the plane, I on my Insta, this a few years ago, I put out, I'm going out there. And so many people say, oh, Spence, if you're coming, I'm a big boxing fan. I'll take you out. Loads of guys took me around the island. It was so nice. You know what I mean?
Food's
Truly a
good.
blessing.
Food's good.
The food's banging. The food's good. The food is banging.
It's
What-
affordable as well,
What's
right?
your favorite dish?
The money lasts a long time,
What's
right?
your favorite dish?
Brother, I'm greedy, man. I eat everything. Ask something. I eat everything.
Do not stand out for you. No favorite dish.
Man, every
Nah, the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fish.
every food.
Yeah, the tilapia out there was banging, bro.
Bad.
All the food's gonna but you don't it takes ages to spend your money though, right? Because you can eat $15 a day 3 times a day in the restaurant.
You know what?
The money lasts.
You know what? I'll send you the picture of where I stayed at,
Mm.
and then you're gonna know. Like, yeah, it was paradise, bro.
That's why next 2 years I'm gone.
That's where you're going, yeah?
Gone. You come see me out there anytime.
It's all right, man. We can still
You'll have a place to stay when you go out there. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And listen, man, you could build a wicked house out there for cheap.
I know that.
Yeah.
We work hard. I work hard so that I have to work. I don't work hard for the sake of working. I'm working hard so that I don't. Last 40 years of my life is going to be like a holiday every day.
Right, exactly like the great Les Brown said. You have to be prepared to do the things today that others won't do to have the life tomorrow that others won't have.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And once he goes out there, he'll find a wifey. He'll find all them food he won't come back to. You watch. Look at that grin.
Donovan ain't going out there, man. Donovan said he wants to see a gal with back.
Well, we can take him up the. Yeah, but there's some African girls out there as well, you know. They move out there, you know.
Yeah.
There's some African girls, some Jamaican. There's a Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Yeah, some Jamaicans move out there. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you next going out there? Just let me know.
You know where you're going. You know where you're going. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I went out there. How I was treated out there, the love that I received out there was next level, bro.
Yeah, it's nice.
Next level.
Wow.
It's nice. Hopefully I'll be out by Christmas time when I go back home for Christmas.
Visit.
He needs to go see her family.
Yeah, need to visit, man.
She hasn't been in a while, do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But listen, we're going to check out, leave you alone. Enjoy St. Vincent.
And
Keep hustling.
big shout out to Sumamara in St. Vincent.
Yeah, bro.
Enjoy yourself.
Bro.
Yo.
Them man there,
Yeah.
I can't stop bigging them up, you know? I ain't gonna lie to you. I cannot stop bigging them up.
Well, they're looking after him and give God thanks, man. Bless him.
Yeah. You know where I stayed? I just see it now. It was Rimba.
Yeah, I know it, yeah.
Yeah. Banging, bruv.
Yeah.
Banging hotel, man.
Yeah,
Trust me.
Yeah.
Banging hotel. Bali's different, bro.
Wow.
But I told you that. I keep telling you.
So I'm going to reach there now.
Bali's like the poor Caribbean.
Yeah.
Like the cheaper version of a Caribbean holiday. Yeah. Because Caribbean's good, but it's expensive.
It was just beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. Look at it.
Yeah, man. See.
But we're gonna talk more about Bali. Now I know he's been there. We're gonna talk more about it.
Bali was banging, bro.
Mm.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're vibing,
Start subscribing. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
13th.
13th and the final round.
13th and final round.
13th final round.
Hit the comment.
Hit that subscribe button.
Hit that subscription button.